look very sophisticated there.
What, with my glasses on?
Yeah.
Well, why is this new? I've been wearing glasses for like 2
but not
years.
normally for evening streams.
No, my eyes feel a bit.
You're very sophisticated over there right now.
Well, I asked you to check my eyes earlier because I think they're a little bit bloodshot because they feel slightly painful today. But you said they're fine.
Is it because I constantly irradiate beauty? Yeah. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining us on Hump Day. It's Hump Day. If you haven't already, press magical YouTube buttons for us. We actually gained a bunch of subs, apparently, over the last 24 hours, which is fucking unusual for us, quite frankly. It was struggling around the 50 mark, look, up to 64. Oh, 64, there you go, look at that. You fucking legends. Thank you so much for everyone who subbed recently. And I had one of my most favourite YouTube comments, Luce.
Yeah?
Yeah, to the app.
Deploy the app.
To the app. I had this. I had a YouTube comment that came through 53 minutes ago.
Hang on.
On last night's stream, right? And it said from Wargamer Willie. I don't know if it's his actual YouTube name. It only shows me their @ handle, right? I love this, by the way. I'm so happy for this. It says, first time watching. The second you said, 11 minutes in, no paywalled material, I joined the channel. Thank you. GOAT level content creator mentality. I wish you all the best and couldn't be happy I discovered this channel. I have a lot of videos to catch up on. Joining was the least I could do. That is, I know it's one person, but that's exactly what we're trying to do. The comment, GOAT level content creator mentality. I was so proud of that. I was so happy with that as a comment.
I think gifted's fixed.
No, because it's not coming up on my tracker.
Oh.
It's my tracker that's the broken thing.
Sean has just gifted 20 of the finest.
20 of the finest?
20 of the finest.
20 gifted memberships from Sean.
Does that mean it's not fixed then?
No, because my tracker still says 0. I have to do it manually now. That's why I say, YouTube, please fix this.
Oh.
Because his has been working anyway.
Sean, it didn't work. You'll have to send 20 again. It didn't work.
Officially trying to get herself on the team nowadays, look. Rather than discouraging you all. Thank you so much, Stick Monkey, for the 20 gifted. Do they get a loose hope or not?
For like, okay.
Or are we going to run out?
Then. Hang on then.
So Joe does hopes for every 5, but I think we can, for you, we can do 20 or above.
Okay. I do have one.
Oh, okay.
I have one.
A loose hope.
Yeah. Sean, should you find yourself ironing at any point, I hope for you that somebody hasn't used the iron previous to you, got the plate of it all sticky with something, and then you go over a nice clean white cotton shirt, completely unawares that now it's going to be ruined. I hope that doesn't happen to you.
Strong, that one.
Strong.
The iron used to get covered in all the flame retardant stuff that comes off of uniform. And then
I remember you saying that.
Yeah, that was awful.
The fact the army make you iron it so like the lines are so what's the word, visible, then the heat has to be really high and you're technically then taking off the flame retardant.
Stick Monkey says, Jesus, Luce, you trying to bankrupt me? No, we're just trying to pay our bills next month, Sean. Okay, who is this Luce and what have you done with the next one?
I know.
Yeah, with the real Luce. Sean does all the ironing. Yeah, we're just trying to pay our own bills, Sean, that's all it is. After this fucking month on YouTube. I finally had a response from my partner. Right, get this, off topic, but we'll get to the topic. Off topic though, right? So I had this thing come through on my YouTube studio creator page that said, take a minute to take a anonymous survey about your YouTube partner manager experience. I was like, all right, fucking, it's anonymous, isn't it? So I filled it in. I wasn't particularly positive about it because I don't feel like I get a lot from the program. And they keep saying to me, do you want to leave the program? I'm like, no, I want you to do a better job. I want you to actually help me.
Okay.
I want you to actually help my fucking channel.
John's winning by 1 point RN.
Thank you so much, Star. I was watching just before this. Well, trying to. I was like, I don't want to leave the program. I want you to do a job that actually helps me grow and helps me. It doesn't just give me the same old bullshit that my last 3 partner managers gave me. And that's not because I'm difficult. They don't constantly change because I'm difficult. They change because YouTube changes them every 6 months. And just as you start to build a relationship with someone and they start to understand each other, especially considering we're like really niche content in a really niche corner of the internet.
Yeah.
So when they start to understand what the fuck we're all about and they go, aha, standard YouTube stuff doesn't really work for you, then they move and then you get a new one.
Is that to stop a like familiarity?
I don't know, but what's frustrating is it means that just as we get familiar, they start to understand my needs and like how I work and how I operate, they fuck off and I get a new person. I've got to go through the whole process again.
I'm not going to lie, babe. It does require a shift change watching you to keep energized enough.
I filled in this anonymous questionnaire today, right, about my partner manager, and one of the specific parts of the partner manager questionnaire was, have you had any technical or account-based issues in the last X number of months? Yeah, right now we have a technical issue. People can't gift on the channel. That's a technical issue that I've raised twice and had no response at all. So I went through and answered all the questions, and guess what? The score was pretty fucking low. How do you feel like we helped you? You didn't.
0.
Was your partner manager helpful in solving your issue? No. I still have the issue, and I haven't even had a fucking response, right? And I gave them all literally the worst scores because they're not very good. How pivotal to your success on YouTube has your partner manager been? Not at all. They've not told me anything that I'm not already doing. Not at all. So I went through this. It was a pretty damning report from me. Within an hour of me filling in that partner manager survey, I had a response from my partner manager about my technical issue. Really sorry to hear you're having technical issues on YouTube. I forwarded it to our technical team. Also, just wanted to know if you still want to be part of the partner manager program. Yes, you fucker! I just want you to do a better job!
My favourite.
I go through this every time I get a new account manager or customer service manager. It's really fucking annoying. Always a step backwards.
It's really fucking annoying.
My favourite YouTube partner manager that you had was the first one. No, or was it the
Yeah,
second
George,
one?
first one.
George, yeah.
Yeah.
He was really cool.
Which I'll be honest with you, George, I had him for about 3 months. I just wasn't responding because I was like, you're going to give me loads of bullshit, etc. And then I eventually was like, okay, I'll have a meeting with you. And we had the first 2 meetings. I was like, then he was like, I realised that what I was trying to help you with, you don't need help with.
It must be a horrible month if Luce encourages.
Yeah.
Present speech bubble.
Present speech bubble, exactly. Thank you so much,
He's
Adrian.
going to send me back down the mine.
Yeah. So after we had like our 2, I was like, fuck it, I'll give it a go. What I've got to lose. We did the 2 meetings, and he was like, it was George. It was like, the normal help we give most creators, you don't need it. I was like, thank you for validating how I felt anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like, let's try and tackle this from different angles. And then we started to build a relationship, and we were messaging each other. It's like, oh, by the way, I'm off now because we've got to change your partner manager. I was like, a new person came in. I'd like to help you with these things. I was like, I've been through this already. If you are coming onto a person who's been managed for the last 6 to 12 months, guess what? They've probably done all the basic stuff.
So is it possibly George is at fault for not transferring notes over?
No, it's just a process failure. It's not George specifically. It's just a process failure.
Can you request George back?
No.
Oh.
No. Anyway, thank you so much, Predator's Succulent Chinese Meal account, for 10 gifted memberships. You fucking legends. Up to 30 already, you beautiful human beings. Just £8 on Super Chat, but you know, Rome wasn't built in a day. We've got a new special feature tonight. So just saying, we've got a new special feature tonight. I'll decide if you deserve it or not. A new special feature we might be doing on Talking Head streams in general. We did a Talking Head stream instead of a hobby stream on Monday, and I actually quite enjoyed it. Anyway.
So you're doing 3 talking heads?
I'm not saying I'm not doing the hobby streams. I'm just saying that they might be interspersed with Talking Head streams because I like Talking Head streams.
Okay.
But Monday you don't normally sit there.
I
prefer it if you do.
Yeah. It's nice to feel needed. The trouble I'm having is...
Right. I shall say this live on fucking air. Okay. The Talking Head streams are better when you're in them. So now, because I've said this repeatedly. Repeatedly I've said this, and every time we talk about a stream, like, oh, do you need me? I'm like... I've now said this live on air, so you've all witnessed it. All 113 of you have witnessed it. The streams are better when you're on them. Okay, done.
The trouble I'm having is that Mondays is the time I've carved out to do a bit of gardening.
Okay.
And by the time I've done all the things that need to be done, and then I find myself with a bit of time for gardening, you're streaming, and then I'm sort of at war of like, oh.
I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to struggle to be gardening in the winter when it's already dark.
Because I'm going to ask Jim Jam if I can use his head torch. So I'm going to go out there with the head torch on. I've already asked you, haven't I? Yeah, so
Evan, thank you for the 1 gifted, you legend. Christopher Sanford, PlayStation Gloucester, thank you for the 1 gifted membership. You are amazing, you beautiful humans. Tonight's stream topic, I was looking for 40k kind of news. There is some cool, interesting AOS news that I didn't notice yesterday, but is now cool, excited AOS news. There's a couple of things, actually. First of all, there is a new balanced data slate thing out for AOS, which is quite interesting. Gone through it. Lots and lots and lots of points drops, which I'm not ecstatic about. But there is a new balanced data slate out there, essentially, for AOS. More importantly for me, they've updated their app. They now essentially have a battle bunker on the app. They don't call it battle bunker, but they have a battle bunker thing on the app now, which is super fucking cool. So if you build your list on the AOS app, and at the top there's a little icon, press the icon, it gives you all your abilities in order and all that kind of stuff, which I'm all about that. That's amazing. More of that stuff, I say. So that's news there. But I want some 40k news.
Can't stay for long, but we'll be catching up later. The rumors about WH Day is that anything revealed could have been in the roadmaps. Eyes.
You can fuck off, Brenners. All right. Thank you for the 5, though, dude. You're a legend. So, when I was looking, I noticed that on the 8th, I think it is it the 8th? I've got to, hang on, let me show you the article, right? We'll go from there. Yeah. So if you go to warhamstercommunity.com, you have this article on the articles page. Warhammer Day is incoming. Get ready for chaos. Warhammer Day 2024 is coming. Every year we take a day out from our busy schedule to celebrate that which is most important to us, Warhammer. Our annual extravaganza of all things Warhammer is called, no points for guessing, Warhammer Day. And this year it falls on the 5th of October. That's just under 2 weeks away. This year is the year of chaos, as evidenced by the Great Horned Rat joining the big leagues of the pantheon of chaos gods in Warhammer Age of Sigmar, finally rubbing shoulders with Khorne, Tzeentch, Slaanesh and Nurgle as a fully fledged ruinous power. It wouldn't be Warhammer Day without a big old heap of reveals to fuss over, and we've got some great stuff to show you on our Warhammer Day Preview Online 2024, which takes place at 5 PM BST! Fucking finally! On the Saturday, the 5th of October, you'll be able to inhale a feast of upcoming releases for Warhammer 40,000, Warhammer Age of Sigmar, Kill Team, Legions Imperialis, and Warhammer Underworlds. Look at this. It's actually going to happen in England time. 5 PM BST, England time. That's 9 AM Pacific time in America, 12 PM Eastern, etc. Right? 6 PM Central, blah, right? This year's commemorative miniature is the Chaos Sorcerer Zarketh, Bane of Law, and we'll be revealing their glorious model in the coming days. You'll be able to pre-order this miniature on the 5th of October while stocks last. Don't delay. Pledge your immortal soul to the Pantheon today. There's not much left to say other than telling you to pop the date and time in your calendar and start speculating about what you might see on Warhammer Day 2024. Preview Online, all we'll see is there's going to be some explosive stuff, just like this little guy, whom you might remember from last year's Advent Engine series. No one remembers him from last year's Advent Engine series because it was fucking last year, you stupid people. So there we go. That is Warhammer Day 2024 on Saturday, the 5th of October, which I thought was this weekend. It's not, it's next weekend. I might be... Someone asked me yesterday if I was going to do a watch-along, and I said, no, they're shit. And I still think they're shit, but should I do one or not? I don't know. I'm thinking about... I think it was Mr. Lehman Russ who asked me, and I kind of was like, no, they're shit, and kind of bit his head off a little bit. But I might experiment with it. Although I'm never going to... let me put it this way. Whenever they do them at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm never going to be doing a watch-along. That's stupid. Someone has suggested that when there are 2, 3 o'clock watch-along, I get up, drive to the studio, do the watch-along in the studio so I don't wake you up, then drive home and get back into bed. So they're getting up and going, and then they're coming back and won't wake you up.
What time would it finish if you were to get up?
Well, I mean, nowadays the previews are literally 15 minutes. So the drive there and back is longer than the fucking stream, probably.
Yeah, that's a bit...
Yeah. So, that's the article that we've got. I officially have no other information about what's happening on Warhammer Day. So for once, I can do a rumours stream about, are there any rumours out there about what's happening on Warhammer Day? Because I haven't got a fucking clue. I've got no idea. So, let me know. If you're scoring to the battle scroll, I'm not going to drop today. It did drop today, yeah, it did. Realm Gate is handy. Should have been in it from the beginning. Realm Gate is the new battle bunker in the AOS app, right? Maybe a stream after the reveals because the articles feature more content. My prediction is that Games Workshop will be making models and sometimes selling them. Strong. That was what their roadmap basically said. So it's a good guess. It's a good game. Luke, thank you for the one gifted. Up to 33. We're basically at a third. 33. That's what the Irish saying it. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Thank you so much for the gifted, you legend. Get rid of that window. Get rid of that window. Move that one to there. Flick that one. Done. Right. Fuck off, angry cat. Put a tent up in the studio. Why would I put a tent up in the studio? It's got a roof. We can afford a roof, Ray. Basically, what you're saying is that you're not committed to your community. I'm trying to short what I'm saying, Sean. After I spent about £1,700 today on stuff for the Thane's Spearhead weekend, I feel pretty committed.
Emperor's children. That is all.
Do you reckon Emperor's Children on Warhammer Day? Because it's the year of chaos. Do you think they're throwing a curveball by talking about Skaven and the Skaven god? That would be fucking super interesting.
Give the Space Wolves their Primarch back.
The shop. Thank you, Stu, for the 2. Thank you, Kaz, for the 2. Give them their shops back. That's a hell of a curveball, right? The hell of a curveball is it's chaos this time. It's chaos. And look at all this stuff we're talking about AOS. By the way, here's Emperor's Children. Still cannot give memberships. Well, what everyone's doing now is this is law as well now. What everyone's doing is they're taking how much they would have spent on memberships, they're timesing it by 2 minimum, and then super chatting it. That's what they're doing. I'm just taking my socks off because do you know what? I sit here all day. All day I sit here, socks on, hoodie on, like this, like a grumpy old man, right? I've been working away today, but
with that little pout going on.
Cold, can't get warm. All day, can't get warm, right? And then the second I put the fucking light and the camera on, I'm like socks off, fucking trousers off, pants off, hoodie off. It's so hot sat here.
I couldn't get warm today at all, and now I've got a mild headache, so I wonder if I'm coming down with something.
No.
You cannot get sick right now.
I think about taking some time off. And originally I was thinking about taking a week off, but in the last 2 days that's been downgraded to a long weekend. 4 days.
We did well. That took a day for him to downgrade that.
Well, yeah, but if I take a Friday stream off and a Monday stream off and don't plan to go anywhere, 4 days straight is actually a decent rest. If I don't do any hobby, don't do any streaming, don't do any emails, don't turn my intent, genuinely, don't turn the PC on.
Okay.
Right, so it's still 4 days off. I feel like if I took 7 days, if I took a week, I reckon I'd still hobby. 4 days, I reckon I can force myself to rest.
If you can't gift, PayPal the same. Even better.
I mean, PayPal is better only because we don't get the 30% YouTube cut. That's good. PayPal is bad, however, because it goes straight in the PayPal account and it's instantly accessible rather than coming in next month on the 25th. So it's a bit swings and roundabouts. We don't. It doesn't take the 30%. So take the week off instead, you idiot. No, I don't think I'll take the week off. I think I'll take a long weekend. I think if I took 4 days, I reckon I could get through 4 days not turning the computer on, not responding to emails, not hobbying, nothing, and just chilling. Right? Yeah. I reckon if I did 7 days, I wouldn't be able to I wouldn't be able to resist turning the PC on, answering some emails, getting some models out, and then it's not really time off. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
So it's either like
a guy walked into the library and asked where the books on Paranoid are. The librarian replied, "They are behind you."
Is that one on pantomimes? Way! Thanks, Stu, for the 5. So I think if I did the 4 days long weekend where I'm only missing 2 streams, I also, here's the other thing, right? Genuinely, here's the other thing. If I do a Friday to Monday and it's 2 streams, I get less revenue concerned. So again, 7 days, 4 or 5 days in, I start to worry about the revenue because I'm not doing any streaming. So I'm not resting. So the difference is between 4 days of actual rest to 7 days of worrying about streams, still answering emails, still looking at the computer, still doing hobbying. I can't plan for all things trying to get you more money. I appreciate you, Stick Monkey. !Studio. That's the PayPal link. But yeah, so I reckon I'm going to try and book a long weekend soon. I might book it over your half-term week.
Yeah.
Because you're off as well, so that means no alarm clocks. It means actual rest. I'm tempted, which is in the middle of October, so it's quite soon.
And because we're such an efficient family, it'll be during that week that we all get sick, just in time to be well enough to get back on the treadmill of life again. How efficient is that? We're so good.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Because you obviously never get sick on work time.
I mean, if
Don't ever do that.
If I'm at least sick on the days that I plan to have off, I'm like, cool, I was supposed to be off anyway. So if I had 4 days off, then got sick and I'd have more time off, then I'd be angry.
No, I'm the opposite.
No, I'd be irritated then.
I'd be like, yes, I'm screwing the system.
But you're not though, because you don't get sick pay.
Yes.
There's not screwing any system there. Is it better to do PayPal? Yeah, it is. Yeah, $2,000 PayPal now, Kai. Much easier. Much easier. 4 days makes sense. Just take the I think 4 days is. I feel like that's a reasonable compromise, and I feel like I'd actually be able to properly chill out and rest and relax. So I'm going to try and queue up some good TV or something that I can watch on my little TV box in my office, so I don't have to turn the computer on at all. Just sit here and literally put my feet up. I can get some cushions, chill out.
Yeah.
Because if it's half term, the kids will have the living room, right? But you know what I mean. I don't think it's helping to think of being sick as time off. I'm not working, so make it 3.5k minimum. Minimum. Or I had an email, then I was like excited. It's just YouTube telling me I'm live. Yeah, I know YouTube. I was live 24 minutes ago.
Rumour, GW to sell plastic, metal, and resin.
Just a rumour, Star. Just a rumour. Yeah. If you PayPal 6.5k, you'll get a succulent Chinese meal out of me.
What is that from?
I don't. There's a meme out there, but it's Kai kind of attached the meme to a certain individual's grifting recently around a fundraiser for a studio type thing, and it's stuck on the channel. Unfortunately, it's absolutely stuck. So we won't get rid of it, are we? But yeah. Oh, Thanes. Here's the thing, right? I was sat for 5 minutes of loose today, and I used my whiteboard, the magical whiteboard that people use to super chat to see.
Yeah.
And do you remember?
Yeah.
That was the thing. So I had the magical whiteboard, and I am thinking about making this is for the rest of the aren't Thanes. This isn't relevant, but I'll 5 minutes, right? Get over it. Sit there and wait. I reckon we're gonna do the Thanes Spearhead event, and I, looking at space and tables, think we can fit the whole thing in the studio, so we don't have to use 2 floors. With a bit of tidying, organising, and jiggery pokery, I think we can fit the whole thing in the studio, and nobody has to go between floors. We just stay on one floor, stay in one studio. The one thing we will do is we'll open up the middle floor toilets, because otherwise that's a lot of people going through one tiny little toilet.
Yeah, true.
So we'll open up the middle floor toilets, because that makes sense. But everything else will be done in the studio. So coming to the Spearhead weekend, not only you get to come down to the studio, but you get to spend the whole weekend in the studio. I think that's cool. I think that's much nicer, much more intimate,
nice.
much more behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm into it. Let me know what you think.
And I hear that Jill is more than happy to run the tuck shop.
Yes, she also is doing a raffle.
And a raffle. She bloody loves the raffle.
Bloody loves the raffle, does she? Yeah. I haven't bought the raffle stuff today. I got to a point where I was thinking about needing to buy a circular cushion to sit on and sob after the money we'd spent, so I stopped. But yeah, that's something I'm doing. It means I need to buy less tables. It means I need to buy less chairs, which is a bonus as well. We're going to use like the big actual game table that we play on stream. We're going to set up cutting mats around that, and then some extra tables, and that will become the hobby area. And then round the corner, we'll set up all the gaming tables. And I reckon we can get, what do I say, 2, 4, 6, 8 mats in, which is 16 people playing at once. So I feel like that's the way we do it. I feel like much more fun. Much more fun that way around, I reckon. So let me know what you think. Tyler, thank you for the 1 gifted. Up to 34, chat.
Looking forward to the jiggery, but if I can opt out of the pokery, that would be ideal, thanks.
No, you can't. No. All in or nothing. Something else I want you to all do for me right now, right? I don't think it's going to make any difference, because no one's reading any of the comments or... we're gonna raid Art of War because John McCardle's playing. Oh, by the way, if you're waiting for John McCardle to carry the memberships tonight, chat, he's on Art of War live right now.
Who on earth is Sir Strumming Fish?
I don't know. Someone else who's made a fucking alt account who I don't know who they are.
That was from me the other night.
No, I know where it comes from. But yeah.
Announcement video doesn't even mention 40k. Keeping my hopes low, same turd as last time. Anything more will be a nice
So
surprise.
the announcement video doesn't mention 40k, but in the poster that says Warhammer Preview Day, blah, 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 it's got Warhammer Underworlds, Legion Imperialis, Kill Team, Warhammer Age of Sigmar, Warhammer 40k. And it does say 5 PM BST on Saturday the 5th of October, you'll be able to inhale a feast of upcoming releases for Warhammer 40,000, Warhammer Age of Sigmar, Kill Team, Legions Imperialis, and Warhammer Underworlds. So it says it in all the stuff on the thingy, on the actual page, right? So fingers crossed. But thank you anyway, the pair of you. So yeah, I was gonna say let's go raid Art of War and say something funny about John, but he is wearing our t-shirt. We could do that maybe. Everyone could raid and say, hey, where did you get that incredible t-shirt from?
Hey, there's that one guy.
Oh, hey, it's that one guy with that incredible t-shirt. We could do that. John gifted out a War while he was streaming. Don't see why he can't carry us too. Because he's streaming on their channel. That's just kind of the thing that he does. I have no idea if he's going to win or not, or if they're taking it easy on him. But, yeah, we won't do that. Oh, hey, do you know what time it is?
Yeah.
Look how excited you are.
This is more of a public service to you guys, chat, because I realise that as you're all so busy hobbying, you might not be keeping up with the news. So I thought I'd bring you a headline of a good news story.
Always seem to post these after we've left the subject. But on the topic of days off, 3 days are awesome, but I get really restless and bored day 4.
Yeah, I think day 4 will be my peak of
Yeah.
I've got itchy feet now and I'll get bored. Luce tell you that. Right, here's a new thing. We're gonna do some. I want to start refreshing the Talking Head stream slightly. Now I don't want to come away from what it is that's got you people tuning in all the time, but I want to start making them a bit better, a bit different, mix it up a little bit, keep it interesting, right? Because we used to get like 200 to 300 people watch us live on a Talking Head stream, and we're now down to like a solid 140 to 150, 60, and that's fine because you lot are incredible. But I do want to grow the channel ultimately. So we're bringing in a new section that we're going to do typically on the hour, because that's when news happens, called Loose News.
And it's to keep all you guys up to date with the goings on in the world.
So Loose is it's almost like having a radio producer, right? And we might start adding more and more features in the future, and I'll start making jingles and stuff. But we're going to start with Loose News. And if it sticks and people like it, we'll keep it. And what Luce is going to do, what she's been tasked with, 100% her idea. But what she's going to do is she's going to go and find one of the most random pieces of news from today.
Oh, no, it's not from today.
Oh.
In case it's a slow news day, I can't possibly
But there'll always be a random piece of news every day.
Today.
It's not really news, though, if it's not today.
It happened. It's news.
When did it happen?
18th of March.
Failed at the first hurdle.
The point is to make you all smile
so
and make you all laugh.
For the first couple, it'll probably be from some time in history. But
there you go.
But to be actual news in the future, what I'm going to do, Chaz, I'm going to encourage her to make it fucking relevant to at least the week. But we're going to start Loose News. Same announcement voice. She's going to tell us a piece of news, and then we might discuss. All right? Be right back making a recorded remix of the BBC News theme. If you make that, Andrew, and you send it to me and it sounds all right, I'm putting that on my stream deck, and that's how we'll be.
You might get told off.
If it's a recorded remix of the no, I don't think we will.
I don't know.
I don't think it'll be a problem. Honestly.
Is that going to be my jingle?
Yeah, well, it's got to be shit, innit? That's
clip it.
Like we are the most high quality shittest stream on the internet.
Woo!
Like we produce streams better quality than almost anybody else, if not nowadays anybody else out there. But we swear and fucking laugh and tell shitty jokes and stuff all the time.
Yeah, thanks,
I love that juxtaposition. I'm mad for it. Because I think if we did the most high quality stream out there and we were all talked properly and didn't swear, it'd be a bit soulless, you know? Anyways, time for Loose News!
No luck catching them killer.
Hang on, that did a different soundbite. Who's played with this? I've been bad. Right, time for Loose News!
Village church takes delivery of 2 new bells.
That wasn't a news.
That was in the news.
On what news outlet was that?
That was in the news on the 18th of March on the BBC.
What's on the BBC? That was news. That was a slow
Do you know
news
what?
day.
I need to live in that village where that is news.
Was
I need
it-
to live in that village. The world is crazy. Move me to that village right now.
Why does the church need 2 new bells?
It's
How do they break
important.
both bells at once?
They might not have broken them. They might be expanding their collection.
Where was this church?
Cambridgeshire.
There you go, chat. A church in Cambridgeshire on the 18th of March took delivery of 2 new bells.
You're welcome.
Yeah, no, like catching them rats then. Yeah, sorry. I have my audio deck. My audio deck has multiple buttons on it, and if the little one comes in and presses them, it goes to different voices. I've got 8 different voices. I've got 8 sound bites when we used to play Call of Duty, like I'm in danger. I've got all the voices that we use for the, like loose, yeah. And sometimes the little one comes in and presses the buttons and it changes them. I didn't realise. 2 new bells. Down they buy bourgeois. Yeah, they got a rich church.
I like escape. That's news to me.
Exactly.
There you go. You're up
2
to
new
date.
bells, chat.
You're all up to date now.
And by the time you're listening to this, they've already broken.
They've been broken in.
Fucking
They've been
6
rung.
months ago.
The village likes them. That's all
I
we
was
know.
like, do you know what? When you were like, I feel like we should do this new news feature. I was like, this sounds genius. I'm up for just a random piece of news. Sounds amazing, especially when it's not miserable, shitty news like the
Yeah.
actual news.
Yeah.
I thought it just implied that to be news, it had to be current.
No. Any news.
I think
That's good.
Let's work on this segment, but I feel like in the future, it probably needs to be more current.
All right then.
Otherwise, we'll be like, in 1918.
Oh.
Demogorgon says you need to up your game, Loose. 2 squirrels who boarded a rush hour train to Gatwick forced operators to cancel the service.
No.
When was that though, Kev? Was that today? Was it today? Better than a shit fact about mushrooms, I suppose.
It's true. It is true.
Loose facts and loose news, whatever next. Yeah, I love the fact that we can just put loose in front of things and it makes it funny immediately. I was sat here for ages like, what can we call the new segment? And I was trying to come up with plays on words or like Wednesdays, fucking what if, or like things like that we can come up with in the future.
Okay, yeah.
Like, and I was like, just loose news. It's like loose fact.
Is it news? Who
Yeah.
knows?
Maybe
Loose
news should
nose.
be new. I know, exactly right. Today. See? The squirrel story was today.
It's not on here.
On Sky News, he says.
Right, let me try another one then. Uplifting news.
What do you guys want to see on this Warhammer Day on the 8th, by the way? There are websites for current wholesome news you can draw from, says Narek.
Is there?
I love these things, by the way. They're game-changing for my fidgeting.
Have you turned it while it spins? Like, I like to feel the no,
Like
don't
that?
no, not like that. Like actually, and then you feel where.
The centrifugal forces.
Yeah, yeah.
US News will bang on the same story for months.
Is it?
Oh really? Grr. Someone walked over my grave then.
What are you doing, Doug?
Is there a book of collected news you can choose from? Kind of like the loose fact book?
Well, then it wouldn't be.
It would be news when
Yeah.
it was a book, Joanne. That's my point. As if you were going to answer as well. You picked a fact from March. Dog's getting camera time in.
She fell over today.
Did she?
Yeah.
Be dead soon.
We're getting to the point now where it's no longer I fell over, it's I had a fall. Like, so the dog, do you remember she used to catch a ball and then sort of tumble a bit and bounce out of it and she'd be fine?
Yeah.
That would be her falling over, but now she's having falls.
Yeah.
So,
She's getting old, isn't she? Told you.
well, yeah, she is, but it doesn't mean she's on death's door. It just means that she's...
Have loose news as we have to get, like, instead of loose fact, guess whether it's current or old.
Oh!
Escapade. Escapade. I get my news via VHS.
Not gonna lie, I could honestly do without an event releasing beautiful 40k models that just tempt me to add more to the pile of shame. I want boring.
Easy answer, Christopher Sanford, PlayStation Goster. Gift 20 now, and then you won't have the money to buy them anyway. Johan, welcome to Heskaltir. You legend. Joe and I were actually trying to talk to each other. We were talking to each other. Joe and I were talking to each other recently about what we can do for Heskaltir members, because we offer behind the scenes content, and I'm going to be straight up with you now, Johan, after upgrading. We're pretty shit at it, to be honest with you. I'm very bad at remembering. So I need to do something else that's good for Heskaltir members. But I don't know what. So if you've got ideas, postcard them at me. No legal binding, but throw them at me. Let me know what you think we could do for you. Joe wants us to create, if we get the option for, private PvP Space Marine servers for Heskaltir members, which I think is cool. We can run and manage those, but that's if they give us the option to do that. So, otherwise, give me an idea. My cat started looking on his way out about 6 years ago. Stubborn bastard, still won't die. Let him out the front door on the main road. Then he will.
No.
Solve that problem, doesn't it? And then we'll see the latest tactical rock with a space marine trying to balance on it. The rock as a face. No? You do out. Thank you for the upgrade, though, dude. You're an absolute legend. Up to 35 of the finest members, because an upgrade apparently counts. It tracks upgrades, but doesn't track actual gifteds. What the fuck? I'd raise a ticket with Streamlabs, but all these systems I raise tickets in, I never get a fucking response. I was a Skull for a long time, just had to downgrade for a while, but could go back a bit. Oh, bless you, mate. Thank you so much. Upgrading to Huskal is huge for us, so what's the rumours? I don't know, Napalm, brother. That's what I'm asking people. People reckon Emperor's Children. Empire for Xmas. There's no old world on it, though, is there, Dave? It's all AOS, 40k, Underworlds, Legions, Imperialis, and something else. Kill team.
I'd like to see a new Crisis Suit Commander character. One of Puritide students who've been in stasis. Or a new sculpt for Warp Spiders.
Oh, a new sculpt for Warp Spiders B. Start a new rumour. Lehman Russ is returning. I wouldn't be surprised to see him return as a loyalist Primarch, Stu. I kind of want to do something like Usherani with them and make him a big vampire, like a big werewolfy dude. They probably won't, but I kind of want them to do that. That'd be cool. Titus model. This guy right here. I just want an actual Noise Marine kit and a new Lucius. Well, I mean, Emperor's Children are going to get more than that, though, aren't they, Jeremy? Let's be honest. I can speculate, but it'll get you cancelled. How will it? Would love to see more Middle Earth stuff, but we just had a big reveal. Yeah, you won't see. Well, I say you won't see Middle Earth. Like I said, it gives you the 5 gaming systems: Kill Team, Underworlds, Legions, 40k, and AOS. Pretty sure it's a mistake. There won't be any 40k. You reckon? I definitely like the concept that they've gone AOS, Chaos, AOS, Chaos. Oh, by the way, here's Emperor's Children.
Stop starting your support tickets with oi slags.
Well, maybe if they did their fucking job, I wouldn't need to, Sean. Would I? Maybe they didn't let the thing go wrong in the first place. I have somehow been gifted a member for 6 months. I'll pay it forward on payday. Oh, bless you. Thanks so much. Johan, thank you for 5 gifted. What a legend. Start with the Laruma. Luce wants to watch Saracens. She does. Versus Sale.
Thanks, Johan.
Oh, upgrade, gifted, and super chats.
Yeah.
We had an actual hat trick. You sent the dog into fucking chaos.
The flying border collie strikes again.
The big rumour is Space Wolves at the end of 10th. Is it? Like what Space Wolves? I think the rumour is the CEO will give himself another 150% bonus. What Space Wolves, Napalm? I've not heard this stuff. This is news to me. Let me know. Thank you, Johan, for the 5 gifted, by the way. Up to 40 of the finest, chat. If 3 people gift 20 now, we hit target. After last week, we really need to.
The worrying thing is the video that goes with the article doesn't even mention 40k.
Yeah, I haven't watched her video. I won't lie to you. I don't watch their videos because I find them fucking cringe. Okay, so I'd actually really like a Space Wolf refresh, Napalm. I'd really like a Space Wolf refresh. But I would like them to come away from, and I don't think they'll do this, to say this categorically now, I don't think they'll do this. I don't think this is something that will happen. But I'd like them to come away from werewolf space and go into Nordic-themed warriors. Bless you.
Thank you.
If your gifting doesn't work, by the way, Stu, you have to do it on your mobile device. Which, if it's iOS, I would say don't. What Pridders did, because he was so desperate to wave his members in front of me, was he created a second account, which then let him gift. Hence, you see, McCardle, he isn't gifting from his main account anymore. He's gifting from his fucking other 17 accounts because a few of them won't let him. Rumours are Valrak isn't actually blacklisted. The big rumour is Fulgrim versus Lehman for the end of 10th, following the previous edition of Lion versus Angle. That'd be cool as shit, wouldn't it? Lion and Angle were a while apart, yeah. Yeah, exactly. We already have space vampires, which is why I think they'll do space werewolves, but I don't like it. Oh, CJ says bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I want a nice mix of Viking and Wolf. Too much of either doesn't fit the chapter, in my opinion. Yeah, I'd agree with that, actually, Jeremy, to be fair. Demagogue, thank you for the one gifted. It's like 20, but 19 less. As much as I like werewolves, the Viking Space Wolves would be great. Yeah, they would. I don't hate werewolves. I just think they've... I feel like Space Wolves, they've just kind of overdone the wolf thing. Wolfie McWolferson, the Wolf Lord with the Wolf Claw and the Wolf Talon and the Wolf Sword, wearing his wolf pelt, carrying the Wolfenstone. Like, it's just too much. Out of YouTube jail. We're in YouTube jail, Jeremy. Thank you for the one gifted, dude. What a legend. Up to 41. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. That's the noise it makes when you have to do your update slip. I just want Old Man Odin Russ and not Wolfen Russ, please. Yeah. I mean, I think you're more likely to get Old Man Odin Russ rather than Wolfen Russ, to be fair. But you don't even need Old Man Odin Russ because he's been in the warp and time is different in the warp, so he might not even be that old. More Viking, less Wolf. Yeah, exactly. If they bring out a complete range refresh of Space Wolves and it's all more Viking than it is werewolf, I'm in danger. I'm in a lot of danger. I couldn't resist buying the Dark Oath kits when I realised how Viking they were. Couldn't resist it. So nice. Space Wolves, Space Humans. Games Workshop's not exactly subtle when it comes to their lore. No, they're not, are they? Space Wolves, Horror Heresy, Space Vikings, 40k Space Werewolves. Yeah, I know. I feel like it's the wrong way, right? Shopify. Another order on Shopify, Luce. Another merchandise order.
Oh, thank you very much.
That is from Sean. From Mr. the Stick Monkey.
Okay, you ready?
Who has bought himself 2 more sets of red dice.
Are you ready for the flying ball? Oh, she's already got
She
your
sees the
premature,
bell.
Emmy dog.
She sees the bell.
I haven't even done it yet. Are you ready?
What's that, puppy? She's going to hurt
Thanks,
herself.
Sean. Should we get her a bell for Christmas? And she can... Have you seen...
Why does she jump?
Have you seen
After
these
the bell.
amazing videos on the internet of dogs that have learned to use these word buttons?
That's what happens. Have you seen that, chat? That's what you do. That's what you lot do.
Have you seen that though? The videos of dogs that have learned to use these word buttons.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
I wonder how long it takes to train a dog to learn those.
They've confirmed the Great Horn Rat is now the 5th Chaos God, so he's got to make the journey to 40k. Oh, interesting. Do you think that'll happen? Do you think Space Skaven will ever actually happen? They've set things up perfectly to go back to Heresy Wolves. Ashes of Prospero has a huge chunk of the 13th Company pulled into M41. Lehman Russ returns. They build back the Legion aesthetic. I'd love that. I'd love for that to happen. What about making Lehman Russ like Marathi in AOS 2 models? One is old man Russ that can transform into big werewolf for us. That'd be cool as shit, wouldn't it? I'd be into that. Are you teaching the dog count tanky like now? Your dog just made my dog bark. Scared the shit out of me. We really need Doggo Cam. She's too mobile. Even though she's nearly dead, she's too mobile.
She's not nearly dead. She's just...
She had a fall today.
She's getting into the winter years.
Your pupper is so friggin' cute.
It's cute enough to...
She's so friggin'
cute enough to hit membership goal. God, no, please keep 40k and AOS separate. Yeah, I do want them to keep AOS and 40k separate. I don't want Skaven in 40k, I'll be honest. Controversially, I don't want Skaven in 40k. Off to the sleeps now, up at 4 AM. Great stream as per usual. Night all. Thanks, Escapade. Love you. So yeah, I don't want Space Skaven. I like rats in AOS. I think it's cool. I don't want them in 40k. But I feel like in AOS they could essentially be the main bad guys. I don't know. I feel there's too much similarity in 40k and AOS sometimes. There's too many things that cross-pollinate, and I feel like I'd like it to be a bit less. I'd like it to be very separate. I very much enjoyed the custom mission Joe wrote yesterday. That was fun. Joe made up a mission on the spot. Well, I say on the spot. About half an hour to 40 minutes before the stream went live, he made up a mission rather than play a current mission.
Oh.
And it was quite cool as well. It was good.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah, I liked it. It was fun.
I'm going to, for Halloween, I'm going to do so sorry, chat.
She's not.
It's because you just make me feel so relaxed. I'm going to do a Halloween D&D game with the boys, but I think I'm not going to use the D&D floor plan map thing we've already got. I think I might make one.
Yeah.
Because they just go for the same areas because they know the map now. So I might have to be like, you ruined it. You memorized the map, you ruined it.
You can make a different map, yeah. As a Skaven enjoyer, I agree. Yeah, I've got the Skaven Tide half of Skaven unbuilt in the studio that I got for myself, right? To do at some point. At the moment, I'm too Space Marine hype, but I'm thoroughly enjoying putting Marines together. Although I haven't touched it today because I've had a whole day doing admin. My eyes are so incredibly tired because I've been staring at I was staring at the computer for solid like 6-7 hours doing work and doing things and paying insane amounts of invoices and stuff. So I haven't done any hobbying today. I've still got the Blade Guard in the studio from yesterday to build. I'll take another box over tomorrow for the Liam and Joe show. I'm still thoroughly enjoying building 40k. I really want to get these Ultramarines done. Like I really, really want to get these Ultramarines done. Then I feel like I would want to probably work on the Elder Army I started. And so I don't see myself getting to an AOS army at the moment anytime soon. And when I do, I feel like the first one I want to put together is probably actually the Lumineth. Because the Nighthaunt I've got, Kyle's been painting some Nighthaunt. There's the Sylvaneth I've got. We can just add the current to the current stuff, even if they're based slightly different. So I feel like I kind of just want to... Robert Townley Taylor has just placed an order. More channel dice. Oh, and he's bought the t-shirt that John McCardle's wearing. Strong. So yeah, so I'm currently like, I love Skaven. I really like the new models that they're doing. I like Skaven now. They're being updated. They're being upgraded. They're now like the right kind of model quality, because some of the old ones were it didn't really kind of match right. Because as far as I'm concerned, AOS has got the most beautiful model range in existence of any gaming system anywhere across any company. And now Skaven kind of match where they should be. I love them and I kind of want to do them. Painting the clan rats at the moment doesn't excite me at all, but I feel like I want to get my Space Marines and Eldar done before I do anything else right now. Then I've got urge to paint Heresy at some point. I'm just excited at the moment. Just excited. Exclamation mark merch, Tyler. Should I change it to exclamation mark shop? Does that make more sense? Bastion would be the new Chaos God because he already got a model. Someone will beat him to it. If you'd like any help with stuff, let me know and I can try. Probably fail to help. Oh, what? What are you offering to help with, Sam? Joe wrote it's not a lot of heavy lifting there. Yeah, it is, yeah. Ian MC, thank you for becoming a Hasir tier member all by yourself, you legend. Want to hear it? Get yourself in Discord, !Discord. Are you still going to do Blood Angels around the 10th there Blood Angels box? I've got the box. You can't see it. I've got the box up there. I've already repurposed the Assault Marines at the moment into the Ultra Marines. I only really wanted it for the 2 characters. I've kept all the Blood Angels upgrade sprees. I want to do Blood Angels. I had a long chat with Joe about this a few weeks ago, right? So I'll come clean. I had a long chat with Joe a few weeks ago and said to him that I was pretty desperate to do some Space Marine stuff, but I wanted to do Ultramarines and I wanted to do Blood Angels, but Joe does Blood Angels and Paddy does Blood Angels and Brom does Ultramarines, so I couldn't really do anything that I really wanted to do. I didn't really want to touch Dark Angels for a while. I want to get better at painting before I do the Dark Angels because I feel like the Inner Circle companions and etc. just require a lot more patience and stuff like that. So I said, yeah, I want to do, and I said to Joe, he's like, so why don't you do them? I was like, because we've already got 2 people playing Blood Angels and a person playing Ultramarines. He was like, so? Just do shit that you like and makes you happy. I was like, oh. Because I always thought Joe would be like, no, focus on this thing. He's like, no, just make whatever you want, mate. I was like, all right, okay. And that's when I started the Ultramarines project. And I haven't had this much fun on a 40k project ever at the moment. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. And I feel like painting, even albeit 60-odd models, an army of Space Marines, will get my brush competency up enough that I will tackle the Eldar in a manner in which I'm happy with afterwards, rather than not being happy with the paint job and then quitting because I'm not happy with the paint job. Right? So that's where I'm at with it right now. So yeah, I want to do Blood Angels, Scott, 100%, but it will be in it'll be in time. I want to do the Ultramarines first. I want to build my tournament list. Oh my lord, what's going on now? The orders are flying through. Predators, thank you for ordering a nice cheeky t-shirt.
It is a hat trick.
Yeah, he's used different accounts, but it's the same person.
Got it. Oh no, I think she knows the word hat trick.
Do you want me to do the bouncy on camera thing, or you can do it over there?
Do you want to do it?
Ian MC, by the way, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships.
See, she knows the bell. She knows the bell.
Have we talked about the little Thousand Sun spoiler that went out previously? Also, latex incoming.
Thank you, Crumpets Banner, for 5. No, I haven't. No, what's this? Oi, dog.
What's that?
Oi, dog.
She's too much. You're too much.
Mr. the Printer's got the hat trick.
Thanks.
Why are you trying to bite the bell?
She bites bubbles. You know when you blow bubbles? All you can hear is when she bites.
Why are you trying to bite the bell, you fucking crazy creature? Honestly. Latex, yeah, latex coming soon. Did the Eradicator set up? Yes, Kai. They did. Today or yesterday. I was supposed to message you. Been a bit busy, I'm sorry. What colour are you going with the Aldari? I've got a model painted somewhere. I don't know where I put him. He's away in a box. They're a black and red scheme with bone weapons. It's cool. I like it. I'm into it.
What does IMK stand for?
LMK.
LMK.
Let me know.
Oh, okay.
Gotta love doggos. I do, yeah. Although I'm ready for her to die now.
Oh.
We literally had this conversation today.
But I wouldn't be so cold to say I'm ready for you to die now.
No, I don't mean like that.
Oh no? Did you not mean it how it sounded, you prick?
We've had her for over 11 years, right? She's incredible. But we have recently discussed that when she's gone, she's gone. We don't want another animal. Animals are amazing, but fucking hell, they take a lot of work. Easton, thank you for the dog. Thank you so much, you legend. Chat, we're on 46, 7 members now. Yeah, 47. Thanks to Mr. The Ian's 5 gifted. What a legend. Another order! Who's this person now? Ordered himself a Lictor t-shirt. Why have you all just suddenly discovered the merch page? You know the Titans have a cute pet pics for on Discord. This channel does not. It could. No. Luce has a Liam. A new dog would be easier. Thanks, Carl. Legend. Animals are amazing, right? Dog is man's best friend, but they're a lot.
I still remember you weren't. I think you might have been on exercise when she was allowed to come home from the vets.
Yeah.
She had parvovirus when she was apparently 8 weeks old. The vet thinks she was younger, so she was this tiny fluff ball, really ill, and she was finally allowed to come home on the agreement that we would cordon off the downstairs toilet as her area, so in the morning when I cleaned it out, there's no way she could traipse anything through the house, because James was a baby. I think he was maybe 6 months old.
Yeah.
Maybe, if I'm rounding up a bit. And the howling that puppies do, because I guess the silver lining to that is I'd crate trained her. By the time she was well enough to sort of traipse around the house, she was kind of crate trained because she had to stay in the downstairs toilet. But the noise, such a tiny fluff ball, the noise they make. God, you'd think I was bathing her in acid.
Animals, if you look after them properly, especially dogs, they're amazing. They're one of the greatest companions you can ever have, and nothing will take that away from me.
Why is there no talk about new LOTR edition books?
What talk about it? What do you want to talk about, Adrian? Thank you for the 10, dude. Because we look after her properly. One, it's expensive with proper food and insurance, and secondly, it is a lot. And you want to go away for a weekend, or you want to go and do something, even just for a day, you've got to think about, can we take her with us? If we can't take her with us, have we got someone who can let her out, or is she going to be okay? Are we going to be out for too long? Have we got a place where she can stay overnight? Because I don't like putting them in kennels. It's just a lot about it, right? There's a lot to being an animal owner if you do it responsibly and you do it well, which is incredible. And I'd like to get to a point where Luce and I can go away for a weekend and not have to worry about anything at all, like dogs, animals, children, in fact, soon, hopefully. So I love her dearly. She's absolutely fucking incredible. And there's definitely been some important dog cuddles we've had in this household, which have helped people significantly. But I'm ready for the break now, I think. So.
Do you know what she started doing? On Saturdays, when I walk her for about an hour and a half, we go through the back of Tatchbury Farm. She started to get in front of me and lead me to safer routes, even if it means stepping onto the road. So I don't know, when there's a farm and then a farmhouse that goes onto a public pathway and hedgerows, who's responsible for the hedgerows, the council or the farmer?
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, it's overgrown anyway. So she started to pull me onto the double yellows, and she'll hug the curb until the hedgerows pass. I haven't trained her to do that because she's not a guide dog. But how amazing is that?
Wait, we're getting rid of the kids? If I could, Grumpus Panda. John can have both of them. He's paid for them at this point. Bobe, thank you for becoming a Jarl tier member, you legend. Fucking legend. What a hero. Thank you so much, people. You're amazing. I also have a cat. I'm not a cat person. Gift members, if you are excited for the new Middle-earth strategy battle game. If we get to 150 members, then I guarantee you will get the box and play Middle-earth on stream. There you go.
John finally claimed his choice of child.
Yeah, he gets both, like I said. Had monetary issues, had to cancel, but plan on upgrading. You're amazing, thank you.
Do you know what I read that as? A mortuary issue.
He had a mortuary issue.
Like, wow, that's quite serious.
That's very serious.
Take your time on that.
That is worth cancelling membership over.
Don't rush back for us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If it's a new Lord of the Rings edition box that you're talking about from the Sunday announcement, Mr. the Adrian, it is stunning, right? Absolutely stunning. Beautiful box. I'm into it. Absolutely. By the way, thank you to everybody who's ordered themselves a t-shirt or some kind of merchandise. You amazing fucking human beings. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4 orders come through an evening. Normally we get like one every 3 days. unless we've got new dice out. I'm going to order the next colour probably within the next month. I settled the bill for the ones we've just sold today, actually. And then I'm probably going to order a nice blue set next. Probably. Maybe. Possibly. Who knows? Adrian, thank you for the one gifted. You want some mid-left? Look. Want some mid-left. Johan, thank you for the one gifted. Also want some mid-left? Look. Want some mid-left. Thank you so much, Johan and Adrian. Adrian, you're amazing. Sorry to disappoint. I don't know if disappoint's the right word there, Bobo. Right? Not sure if that's the right word. Disappointing. I can't decide, chat, by the way, who on earth is playing against Paddy tomorrow. I am 150 total. Yeah, total, of course. Not like 150 from now. I'm not like Joe. Some lovely blue toilet dice. Yeah, I don't know who's going to play tomorrow, me or Joe versus Paddy. On the one side, Joe operating those new cameras could be hilarious. On the other side, I don't know if I can be bothered to play at the moment. We'll see. Yes, for Middle Earth. Yeah, that box is fucking gorgeous. When are we starting our movication?
When do you, I really don't mind. When do you want to start? Just in our segments. Our segments. We agreed it.
What if?
No,
No, hear me out. What if though we did an hour on Saturday, for example, and you were really into it?
Then I look forward to the next time.
Would you be like, keep going?
No. No.
You'd be like, I'm really enjoying this. Keep going.
No. Get off me. You're done. This is my time now.
Paddy's not bringing neither Town nor Thousand Sons. He's bringing Custodes. Custodes. Are there size choices for dice? No, all our dice are the same size, which I think are 16 mil. I think they're 16 millimeter.
They are.
Thank you. You with World Eaters or Joseph with Flesh Terrors, and I'll order a shirt. World Eaters against Custodians could be hilarious. Bounce like a fucking space hopper. Could do. Could take World Eaters. Oh, we are at 50. Thank you. For some reason, it's showing one less over here, but we did get one that didn't register on my little tracker thing over here. And now, you're right, we are on 50. Thank you so much, dude. You're a legend. We're on a straight 50. So just 2 people gifting 50 now, and we'll definitely buy that mid-level strategy battle game box.
What do you call a man that cannot stand? Neil.
God.
Thank you, Ian.
You know, I think we could make a beautiful friendship between Ian and Stu.
Thank you, Ian, for the 1 gifted. Sorry, the 5 gifted, the new membership and the super chat.
Are you ready? Oh, she's not even in here.
So she comes running in.
You ready?
Oh my god. What's that?
You know when you hear a dog scratching on the kitchen floor trying to turn a corner?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What are you doing? She's mental, honestly.
Thank you very much, Ian.
Yeah, thank you, Legend, for the hat trick. Another hat trick. We've had like 4 hat tricks, and we're on 50 members and 70 quid.
That's amazing.
I feel like there should be more.
We should facilitate the play date between Ian and Stu.
I feel like there should be more hat tricks that are aces, 50 gifted, and £100 super chat.
No. No.
What are you doing, you fucking lunatic? Since when did she become fucking a kangaroo?
When she gets like this, I worry that Ben has fed her sugar.
What are you doing? What are you doing, doggo? YouTube refused to take my money, so I sent it over PayPal. Oh, bless you.
Aww.
You need to do that.
I might have to do like You know when people can do 3 things and they get a ding?
Yeah.
I might have to put PayPal as one of the things.
Yeah, Evan, thank you for the 1 gifted. What a legend. What's that puppy? What's up with you tonight? What have you got all playful and puppy dog about it?
I know, she's been very young at heart, isn't she?
Yeah.
Too much. When I was walking her at about 4 o'clock, there was this teeny tiny 3-year-old little girl, absolutely petrified to walk past Emmy. So I sat Emmy down, got her all calm, and I said to the little girl, "Do you want to come and stroke her?" And the dad was like, "Would you mind? Because this fear, it's come out of nowhere and it's getting worse. We don't even have a dog. I don't know what's happened." And I said, if she wants to come and stroke Emmy, she's a bit bouncy, but she's really not aggressive at all, and she loves kids. So the little girl came over, accidentally poked her in the eye. I went off to a good start then. Brilliant.
But she'll just take it.
Yeah, she was great. And then this little girl ended up waving at Emmy and saying, "Bye-bye, doggy." And the dad was so happy. He was like, "Thank you so much." But I've seen that happen all the time, that kids seemingly out of nowhere conjure up this petrifying fear of dogs when nothing's happened. So I don't know if it's like a preschool thing that someone in the room has got a fear of dogs and now everyone has a fear of dogs.
Maybe.
You know when one kid doesn't like carrots,
like shared
and
experience
now,
almost.
Yeah, one kid doesn't like carrots and now the whole room.
Do you
won't
think
eat
it's
carrots.
like something might have happened and they tell their friends and that's it then? That fear's passed on.
Yeah, I think
Maybe.
it's called. Is it vicarious fear
I don't
or
know.
vicarious phobia or something?
I don't actually know. Anyway, chat, we made it to halfway. Thank you, Evan, for the gifted. We are halfway to target. You wonderful people. We have actually just 49 to go. Look at that. It's on you, team. Go. Order the purple dice this week. Can't wait for them to arrive. Thank you so much. We don't have a lot left, actually. If you want purple dice, I'm not going to be ordering any more anytime soon because the order rate has slowed down on purple. So, if I go products, and I go down to official channel dice, we are down to just 17 packs of purple left. 10 packs of red left.
Are we?
Yeah.
I might do you a eensy weensy stock take on Sunday because I don't think those numbers are right. I think we've got more purple.
I only ordered 1,000 from him.
No, we still have purple from last time.
Yeah, like 6 packs though. Or 7. It was on the board over there.
Yeah, that's out of date now because we had a few more sold. But not all of that was on the website. We kept some back.
Yeah. I have to keep some back because I get so nervous.
Yeah.
If I sold them to the dice and then someone's got lost or didn't turn up or damaged, I don't know if you can damage dice that easily or whatever. I want to have some back so I can replace them.
Yeah. Although how I package them, I'm the last line of quality check-in.
Yeah, I know.
Sent off, so
We've never had an issue.
Yeah, very unlikely they'd be damaged because I'm the
Oh
one
no, we've
that-
never had an issue.
Yeah.
But on the off chance there was an issue, I'd love to be able to. I'd love to be able to be like, it's okay because we can sort the problem. That's why I don't sell every dice. My nephew had a period where he was petrified of showers. Turned out, Bing had an episode that it was scared of showers, so he picked it up from there. All the more reason to hate that little shit. Who's Bing?
Bing is a... I want to say he's got like the head of a bat, but the body of a bear. And his dad is a rabbit. I think his dad is a rabbit, or his primary caregiver is a rabbit, I think. And it's a show on BBC in the mornings, and they just kind of go about their day.
What's happened to kids' cartoons? Do you remember cartoons when we were kids?
I used to love the Clangers.
I mean, that was from the 70s.
It's back. It's great. I love the Clangers.
But we had like He-Man and fucking Transformers and X-Men, and it was a great time to be a kid.
That sounds like my ex-wife. Oh, God. The head of a bat
Fucking
and
hell,
the
do
body
you
of
and
a
Stu know
bear.
each other?
That's an acid trip.
Oh, Ian might actually be Stu. I feel like Ian might actually be Stu. Because you said we should introduce you, and he said that would be the same as having a play date with Bruce Wayne and Batman.
Well, how well do I know you then, Stu?
Yeah.
That I thought I'd found the perfect friend for you. Actually, I was just looking at you.
There you go, Stu. Your best friend is yourself. That's what she just said. She just said no one can like you more than you like you.
Do you know what my current favourite kids show is today? Pip and Posy. I don't know why.
I don't know what that is either. What's all this shit?
It's-
Just sold more purple dice.
That's Pip and Posy is from the same person that wrote all the Gruffalo stuff. I don't know why I like it. I just do.
I like fidget spinners.
Have you ever seen In the Night Garden?
That's weird as shit.
It is really weird. And there's another one.
Danger Mouse, exactly. Come on, chat. Remind me of great cartoons from when we were kids.
There's another one that has a character on it that's an onion, and he just says onions. That's all he says. Onions.
Honestly, kids' cartoons nowadays are like overly politicized agenda or brain dead shit. Can we talk about how Peppa Pig's a cunt? She's awful to her father.
I think.
She's
Yeah.
awful to her father.
I think. Well, you know, Mummy Pig doesn't help matters. She doesn't say, "I think Daddy's amazing. He works really hard for us."
Banana Man, yes.
Oh my God, Banana Man.
Recess was a fucking great show, Brian.
Have you ever watched the Rugrats?
Yes. With the first Rugrats movie, my little brother decided he wanted to watch it at the cinema. We went to the cinema to watch the first Rugrats movie. And I remember my dad, I was a bit older, and I was like, this is a bit shit. I remember my dad sitting there in the cinema going, I can't believe I've paid to come and watch this. Like, why am I sat here watching a giant Rugrats?
Watch Rugrats as an adult. There's a couple of episodes that deal with some really emotional issues.
Oh, Street Sharks, yes.
There's one Rugrats episode where I think there was a miscarriage, but it was like the babies are kind of interpreting it. And
Why-
when you're a kid watching it, I didn't get that at all. But now I watch it as an adult and you think, shit, was that in there the whole time?
But yeah, Biker Mice from Mars was fucking great. Poddington Peas, we always used to sing that song. Peppa Pig is banned in my house. Big pink pain in the arse, yeah. Yeah, Peppa Pig is a prick, says Crumpets Panda.
And I used to like Fifi and the Flower Types.
Sam says, the fuck kind of drugs are your child TV shows on? I know. Batman the Animated Series. I mean, I remember the original Batman. I say the original. I remember the Batman with Adam West in. And the pow on the screen. Fucking love that.
Thwack.
Fucking great. We also used to watch, get this, we used to watch Stingray.
Yeah.
Stingray.
Yeah, Thunderbirds.
Stingray.
Inspector Gadget.
90s X-Man. Yes.
Dexter's Laboratory.
What happened to the decent kids programs? Biker Mice from Mars, Thundercats. Exactly, James.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4. Yes.
Hey Arnold. Oh my God.
Fresh Prince of Bel-End. I used to watch that as well.
In West Philadelphia. Boy.
Like TV for kids is just shit now comparatively, isn't it?
Do you know what? I had to YouTube an episode. I think it's called Different Strokes. It's an old show.
Sounds like a porn fucking
And
film.
it was the 2-part episode about the guy who runs the bicycle shop. And
Bernard's Watch. That was good.
And this was a real eye-opening episode because it's really old. And I sat James down and I said, right, we're going to watch a really, really old show. So if you can get past the kind of dated clothes and the music and everything, let me know at what point this is a red flag for you. And the guy with the bike shop, it's an episode around child molestation and grooming and stuff. It's really important though, babe.
Was it from the BBC?
No. It's an American show.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
a
okay.
really, really old one. But I said to James, we'll watch it together. If you have any questions, we'll pause it and I'll answer your questions. But you tell me when you think the red flag goes up. And for anyone in chat who knows what episode I'm on about, he didn't raise the red flag until the boys had already gone into the back of the bike shop. And there was
I have no frame of reference there.
It's, if you can kind of look past how old it is an excellent
Round the
learning
twist.
tool for teaching kids about stranger danger. You kind of paint this picture for kids that the stranger looks a bit dangerous and a little bit scary, and why would you go near him in the first place? But this bike shop guy was super friendly, kind of funny, really friendly with the parents, immediately safe. It was such a good learning opportunity.
These days we get animations pushing female super soldiers. I'm out incoming.
Thanks, Guy. 10. You write it down.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll gift, upgrade, or buy any product. At least you're fine. Yeah, write it down.
I'm writing it down. Did you hear that, Kai? I'll write you down.
Round the twist. Yeah, I saw someone say about Captain Scarlet as well. Great, that was. There's some fucking incredible. If you think that modern day cartoons are significantly shitter than old ones, just give 5 memberships to prove it. Seems fair, right?
No.
What happened to the start of the stream, Luce?
Well, I was at the start. This is near the end.
5 gifted if you think, oh, Kai's
Old
better.
joke, but let's not forget classic kids movies, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre or Basic Instinct. I mean, I turned out alright, didn't I?
But the thing is, cartoons when we were kids was just about doing cool cartoon shit. It was it.
Yeah.
It wasn't about most of them weren't about pushing. Almost all of them weren't about pushing some kind of fucking agenda. It was just do cool cartoon shit. I get really bored nowadays. Yeah, all right, okay. So things like awareness and things like social acceptance is something that we should be teaching. But when I've got a 5-year-old or a 4-year-old or whatever watch it, I just let them watch fucking cartoons.
Yeah.
Just let them. I'm not gonna dive too much into that one because I'll probably get myself fucking cancelled. But Popeye, love it. Mad Max 2. To be fair, there are probably 9 shitty 80s, 90s programs for every one banger. Remember, don't lie to me, Grumpus Panda. They're all bangers, all of them.
Did you ever see the Power Rangers film? Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na.
Couldn't have Power Rangers nowadays.
Da na 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 na. Who sang that?
You couldn't have Power Rangers nowadays. You wouldn't be allowed a white one.
I've got a pink one, and a purple one, and a green one, and a blue one.
No purple.
I'm sure there's a purple one.
Pink, blue, red,
Yellow,
yellow, black, white. 6. Done.
Sure, there was a purple one. I think the Power Rangers franchise got a bit carried away.
Cow and Chicken was a great cartoon.
Cat Dog.
Cat Dog was weird.
Where does the poo happen?
Weird, that one.
Whose mouth does that have to come
Ren and
out of?
Stimpy. Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah, I said Dexter's Laboratory earlier, but you weren't listening, as
No,
per.
probably read and chat. Part of the job, you know.
This just in, bearded man says controversial stuff.
Loose news. Loose news. We used to watch Bernard's Watch, was great. When I was a little kid, Brum was a great show.
Oh, yeah.
Rosie and Jim, weird porn.
Rosie. I saw Rosie and Jim when I went to Lancaster. I went to, I think it was like a maritime museum. I walked into a little sort of set, and there's Rosie and Jim there. I think I took a photo and sent it to you.
Oh, I dropped it. You did, actually. You did.
Yeah.
You did take
Rosie and Jim. Johnny Bravo. Did you ever watch Johnny Bravo?
What a fucking legend he was. I might do a hairstyle change and style it on Johnny Bravo. Did anyone? How many? Did you ever watch Bernard's Watch and think?
No.
I know what I would do.
No, I don't know what Bernard's Watch is. What is it? Is it a cartoon?
No, it was a normal TV show. It wasn't a cartoon, but it was for kids. And Bernard had a watch, hence it's called Bernard's Watch. But it was a special watch.
Right.
And when he clicked it,
Johnny Bravo.
yes, when he clicked it, it stopped time, and he could freeze time. And I was like, you're not using that watch to the most of its potential.
Why? What would you do?
All sorts. If you were a pre-teen boy with a watch like that, there's all sorts.
Obviously, you're going into the girls' changing rooms. Obviously.
I didn't say that, did I? You have a filthy mind, you have, woman. No one thinks old cartoons are better anyway, because no one gifted 5 members. Street Hawk. Were there any British cartoons? Yeah, loads. We just talked about loads.
I used to watch a show called Bear in the Big Blue House. That was on, was it Disney's Clubhouse? Disney.
I don't remember this.
And they used to, him and the Moon used to sing a goodbye
The
song.
Moon. That's not the best Moon. The best Moon is from Mighty Boosh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the Moon. What are you doing? Demon Headmaster scared the living fuck out of me as a kid. It was a great show. Wasn't allowed to hurt people or commit any crimes. It's only a crime if you get caught. I mean, old cartoons mostly existed to sell toys. Transformers, G.I. Joe, He-Man. Yeah, exactly. A better time.
Ah, yes, Nicholas. I know Bear in the Big Blue House. My son watched that. Yes. I like the Moon song. I wanted to live in Bear's Big Blue House. It looked like so much fun.
I remember Bear in the Big Blue House, don't watch it drunk. Oh, God. The Queen's Nose. I remember that one as well. Well, that was a coin, wasn't it? They had to rub a coin for a wish or something. Funhouse was amazing. You never watched Funhouse, did you?
No. Is it a bit like Noel Evans' House Party?
Sort of, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What's going on here then?
Did you ever watch Tis Was?
What was it?
Tis Was.
No.
I think that was
so.
a bit before our time, but an awful lot of shows when we were growing up, I think they were sort of based on Tis Was. Because it's today is Saturday, we're all smiling. Is Tis Was?
Oh, that kind of makes sense.
I think. And they used to tour the country and sort of rock up in local fields, set up. If that's right.
I don't know half what you're talking about now, chat. I think we might have moved into the realms of people that are older than us nowadays. You have got 6 minutes before loose fact.
Oh.
After loose news.
No.
Has already happened.
That was just the one news article. I'm not doing it on the hour.
No.
Jim'll fix it. Ruined another channel. See you later, guys.
He fixed a lot. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, Andrew, my mum and auntie were on Tis Was. Yeah, I didn't dream that. That's the thing.
Fritters, you fucking legend. Thank you for 20 gifted memberships, man. That's 30 from Pritters tonight, chat. Thank you for 20 gifted memberships, you legend.
Do I need to do a hope for Pridders?
Yeah, 20 or above, isn't it?
Okay, right.
For you,
so
for a loose hope, it's 20 or above. Because
I feel like I need a bit of background for these people I'm hoping
your hopes
for.
are a bit stronger, you see, than Joe's.
Pridders, are you a free man or do you have children and lovely lady wife?
Stu, thank you for 5 more gifted, you legend. It's going to be weird saying thank you to Ian, but saying thank you, Stu. You beautiful human beings! It looks a lot better now, doesn't it? 76. The year Saints won the FA Cup, 76. Only time.
Cov won it in 86.
What's happened to them? Are they still a team?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
I have no idea.
He's a single Pringle, he
A
said.
single Pringle, right. Hopes and dreams for a single Pringle. Okay.
Strong, okay.
I've got it.
We just had silence for a minute. Carry on.
I've got it.
Hang on, wait.
Okay.
Did you know the characters in Winnie the Pooh is all about depression? The tiger is manic, the donkey depressed, the pig confidence issues, and the boy hears animals talking to him. Great kids show.
Yes, I did know that.
I'd heard that before as well.
Psychology thing.
We want
Yeah.
the loose news.
I also heard that there was something similar from the Magic Roundabout as well.
Really?
Yeah, there was a thing about Magic Roundabout. There's lots of hidden messages, but I don't know. So Predator's a single Pringle ready to mingle,
Okay.
right?
For the single Pringle out there, I hope for you that once you've done your hard day's toil, that you still have the energy to take your wet laundry out of the washing machine.
This is a
so you
shit
don't
hope.
end up having to wash it again because now
Oh.
it smells a bit moldy.
That musty smell is bad. Yeah.
I hope that
Okay,
for
it's
you,
a medium hope that
that
one's
you
medium.
remember that. For
Yeah.
the single Pringle.
I feel like if you'd have hoped he met a beautiful goddess who also was absolutely obsessed with doing housework,
Obviously,
I feel that's a
going
stronger
to
hope.
happen. Obviously.
That's a stronger hope, really.
Obviously, that's going to happen.
Yeah. I love the fact that all of your hopes are literally based off life experiences.
Yeah.
Joe is like, I hope a friendly raccoon walks into your house. Like, Joe's never going to happen.
What, a raccoon goes, domesticate me.
Yeah. With all of its babies, and you get to stroke every single one. That's what he says.
I will let you cuddle me.
I do sometimes forget. I'll take it. Oh my God, he's done it again. What are you doing, Pridders? That's 50 in total now.
Right, a second hope for the single Pringle.
Maybe a bit stronger this time round. Maybe.
Okay. All right.
Maybe a bit better than
Give
I
me a
hope your
minute.
laundry doesn't stink and you remember to do your chores.
Give me a minute.
Pridders, thank you so much, fan. What a fucking hero. He's got us up to 96, chat. Can the rest of you get us over? One more set of 5 and we're good. It wouldn't let me do 50 because of 10 hours. Is that true? I went middle left strategy battle game. Well, we're a long way off. We're 54 off right now.
I've got it.
Okay. Okay, this is going to be much better than the last one.
Ready?
I don't know if we are.
I hope for you, Pridders, that when you've come in from a hard day's toil and you cannot be asked to cook yourself dinner, because cooking for one is really fucking hard, actually, that you go through your fridge and you find that sweet morsel of food that is just the thing. Maybe it's a slice of corned beef. Maybe there's a bagel, some cream cheese and some salmon left. It's just enough to make a plate for one that is the best goddamn thing you've ever eaten.
A lot of these start with him having a hard day's toil.
He's a hard worker.
Evidently.
How is it he can give so much? Because he works bloody hard.
Thank you so much, Pridders, for 50 total tonight. You're my legend.
Joe hopes some food thing happens for you.
Yeah, exactly. Johan, thank you for the 5 gifted, you fucking hero. Up to 101. Bloody legend. Thank you, Ben, for the 350 as well. Joe does hope some food thing or animal thing happens for you.
I would love a willing raccoon to come in and let me domesticate it so I can cuddle it.
A trash panda. Just get a pot noodle, mate. Adrian, thank you for the 1 gifted.
If you want a pot noodle, get a pot noodle.
I haven't had a pot noodle for ages. I fucking love a good chicken and mushroom pot noodle. I don't know why.
I think the flavour's changed.
No, I
it
fucking
doesn't taste
love
the
them.
same.
Now we're all depressed.
There you go, Pridders. We'll take that one as well.
I mean, they're slightly better than Joe ones.
If anyone has ever had to cook for one, it's really hard.
Although
and
Joe-
you end up not eating properly.
Joe wishes are just fucking wildly random. I think most people know if they're going to get a Joe wish, it probably won't come true. Lucy's, because they're based on real life experiences, they come
Yeah.
true. Although yesterday, I can't remember who it was, but yesterday he gave what I think was an awful wish out, an awful
Okay.
hope. And he hoped that next time he's walking down the street and a clipboard person decides to try and stop him,
Yeah.
he lets himself get stopped, and then he does the clipboard person's quiz, and then they give him a scratch card, and he wins the same amount that he just gifted, which was like 20 gifted, I think. So it's like 100 quid. But
Oh, okay.
I was like, that's an awful one. He's like, why is it awful? It's like, because most normal people in the world, including probably the 150 people watching right now, see those clipboard wankers and go, nope, not talking to you. And now that person, next time he's walking down the street and sees clipboard wankers, he's going to go, I want to say, no, I'm not talking to you. But Joe did wish. It might come true. So now you might start stopping talking to clipboard people, and you're never going to get that scratch card.
I like to do the sign language that's either I'm learning or I can hear you. Because then they just go, oh, okay. And then they leave you. And
I love the fact
that
that you sign language, I can hear you, and they now think you're deaf because you've just sign language I can hear you, and what they do is they go, oh, okay. Whispering makes it worse. What were you thinking?
I know. I live for the day that a clipboard person signs back and I can go, oh my God!
Yeah, it's really hard cooking for one person. Whenever I cook for one person, I am never happy with the food I'm served. I hate
It's
cooking.
really hard, yeah.
But so Wednesdays is Lucy's day off because both Lucy and I have a day off. I don't really have a day off, but I don't have to worry about, most importantly, this sounds awful. Most importantly for my day off is I don't have to worry about the kids for a single day. I just like, nope, talk to mum, it's Sunday. It's not my job today. And Lucy's day off is a Wednesday where she gets the same thing. And if we want to go to town on our own or chill out or I go for a ride on my bike or whatever, there's no guilt because it's day off. So you can do what you want, right? And that's the bonus. Typically, I sit here building models and watching TV anyway, but still. So Lucy's day off in this house has basically become steak day. Because you know what I can't fuck up?
A steak.
Steak and oven chips.
Yeah.
I can't fuck that up. So I have got to a point now on Wednesdays where I bang in some oven chips, get 2 relatively cheap steaks from Morrison's because you can't afford fucking ribeyes every week. And then today I did some fried garlic fried mushrooms, a bit of salad, some steak, some chips, job done. Right, the kids won't eat steak. They literally have chicken nuggets.
I do wish that I'd had the sort of milestone moment that a lot of couples have where you do live on your own and you kind of invite someone into your environment and you cook for them and then you sort of blossom from there. I do think we've missed out on that because you were on army barracks and I was in a family home and then we went straight to our marital home. So we didn't have our own environment where we were self-sustaining. So actually having each other in each other's lives was the embellishment and not the financial necessity.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I wish we'd had that time.
I'm kind of glad I didn't because I'm shit at cooking and I hate it. And when it was pay as you starve at barracks, there was far too often where I was eating sketty on toast as a dinner.
Yeah. Which
is not good for a fucking soldier under training at all, to be fair. So it's now become Steak Wednesdays because I can get cheap steak and I can get some fucking 50p salad and some oven chips. And that's how I when I make that, I know that it's not going to be shit. Because when I make other things, all too often it's shit. It's not even that bad. It's the stress of, like, for me, it's not even about the food being shit, actually. I think it's the stress of, if I fuck this up, I'm not just fucking my food up, I'm fucking someone else's food up. And I don't like that stress.
I wish I had been able to cook for you in a place that I lived in by myself. So it was like, because although I cook for you on Saturdays, we have like date night Saturdays, so I make something separate for me and Liam. There's always the whole, Mum, what's that? Go away, Ben, you've had yours. Go away. Can I try it? No, go away, you've had yours.
Yesterday, I did my exercise in the morning, finished all my exercise stuff, my weights and my walking, sat down at the table, went into the kitchen to make my lunch, my brunch, and I was like, I'm going to make some scrambled eggs. I want some scrambled eggs.
Good luck with Ben in the house.
So I cracked 2 eggs, put in a bit of milk, looked at it, and you were just setting up for your little sit in the conservatory time, ready for your day to start.
I invented a family tea break.
And I was like, fucking Ben's here. So I got a 3rd egg, put a 3rd slice of toast in, and I made my scrambled egg with 3 slices of toast and 3 eggs. And he was sat quite happily in the conservatory, and I sat down at the table, and within less than 30 seconds, he said to you, so he was supposed to be doing your little home ed board, right? Yeah. He was like, I need to go get water bottles. And I was like, I fucking know what this prick's doing. And after we went upstairs, got the water bottles, came back, put them on the windowsill, turned straight around like I'm already up on my feet now and she hasn't noticed, and just stood by my side. And what he does is he leans on the table like, he just looks you in the eyes. Right, Dad? Like, right? He looks at your food, looks at your eyes, looks at your food, looks at your eyes. He does that until you're like, would you like some? Oh, yes, please. You fucking... So I make extra now so that if he wants some, I'm like, I've still had my full portion.
He got upset the other day. I think it was yesterday actually, and whenever he gets upset, because the big turbo blue eyes come out, and I'm like, oh darling, what's the matter? Tells me what's the matter. It's a nothing issue, but it's the world to him, so it's fine. Cuddles and kisses, it'll all be okay. And I said, what can I do that will cheer you up? And then he went like this, maybe some brownie. You motherfucker.
Oh my god. Yeah. Maybe some brownie. He's worked that one out already, hasn't he?
Yeah.
You have to pay for squash now under pay as you dine. Brilliant. You have to pay 3p for squash under pay as you dine. Brilliant. Or when I gifted Star, right? Don't forget the time Joe wished for someone to see a plane crash. That was the thing he wished.
What? Why would you?
Yep. And then, when I gifted 110 members and I got wished to keep my job, or someone else gifted 10 and got, you get to have sex with famous people. It's the D20 you roll with Joe Star. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. So he acts like a dog. That's exactly what he does, yeah. If we get to 150, do we get Middle Earth Straight Battle game with a new edition and a t-shirt giveaway tonight? Yeah, but you got to be quick because we're over time by 7 minutes. I'm about to do loose facts. So
a good one as well.
And you're 48 away or about to do loose fact. Are you ready, chat? Are you ready for loose fact? We had loose news. It's just basically becoming a you episode at this point.
Oh, it's a loose episode.
So in 12 months' time, I reckon we can have you sat here doing the whole show. I can go and do other things.
No, absolutely not. No.
Time. But loose fact, if you are new here, there's a couple of names I don't entirely... No, actually, most names I recognise. But if you are new here, you have to decide whether this is true or false, loose or loose. If it's true, you type it like her name, Luce. It's true, because that's her actual name. It is actually the name. It is actually a fact, right? If it's a bullshit fact, you type it like Loose. It's loose. It's not accurate at all. Okay? Time for loose facts.
Emus are the only bird species that have calf muscles. I don't know what an emu looks like, but the one I'm picturing looks pretty funny.
Fucking hunch calves on it. The only bird species with calf muscles. Oh my fucking god. Predators. I thought that account didn't work. Garcy's calling loose. Thank you so much, Predators, for what is now loose. 100 gifted memberships.
That's insane. That's too many.
Chat are also calling this fact bullshit. At the same time. Complete bullshit. There hasn't been a truth one in there yet. Everyone's going, nope, nonsense. James G is still, bless him, waiting for a membership. Oh my fucking god. Predators, thank you so much for 50 gifted.
Biblical Nipple thinks it's true.
Does he?
Maybe he has a pet emu.
He's got a great name as well. Biblical Nipple. Biblical Nipple.
Right, Pridders, here we go again. Give me a minute for your last hope. For the single Pringle that will remember to take his laundry out of the washing machine and will stumble across the best goddamn supper he's ever going to have because he rooted through the fridge at just the right time.
October will be a quiet month. No, mate. You've set a standard now. I'm sorry.
Here we go. How do you commute to work? How do you get to work? Do
you
work
ask for
from
far
home?
too much detail.
I need some background. Otherwise, I might be giving him a totally useless hope.
T-shirt giveaways live chat. T-shirt giveaway is in fact live. And it's starting to fill up with all of your entries. You only need to enter once. Get your giveaways in there. It is filling up.
I'm currently waiting to hear how Pridders.
Oh, that's what. Okay, we're waiting to see how he gets to work. Brilliant.
I'm waiting to hear how he gets himself to work.
Also, if you could tell her the postcode, the route that you take, the registration number of your car. Joe's all about the useless hopes. Yeah, I know, yeah.
They might be useful.
Small commute.
Small commute. Do you walk, or do you bus, or do you car, or do you bike, or do you rollerblade, or do you skateboard?
I want some Marmite toast, all right?
Is that what your supper's going to be?
I might have some supper, yes.
I was going to learn how to make bagels the other day. Do you eat bagels?
I will eat nice bagels.
I think they're a bit too dense. I wasn't sure. I want to learn how to make crumpets, though.
Oh, I fucking love a crumpet.
Mm-hmm.
I was either going to make Marmite toast or cook off the extra can of spaghetti that I bought.
No, keep that in the cupboard.
Why?
Do Marmite toast.
Buses, I don't have a car.
Oh, he's a bus wanker like me.
He's a bus wanker like you.
Oh, feels good to get some strength in numbers.
In the modern day of insurance policies, no wonder he can afford fucking 100 gifted memberships.
I hope for you, Pridders, that the next time you get on the bus, it is not absolutely teeming down outside, which makes this really damp, musty condensation on the inside of the bus, where you're convinced the seats are wetter than the floor is on the outside, and you actually get onto a very pleasant bus and you have a lovely commute to work. That's what I hope for you.
I don't have those experiences. Lou's asking for your mother's maiden name, the name of your first pet. Yeah. Yeah. Getting all those security questions out of you. Jesus.
I had a really lovely old man trying to make conversation with me on the bus
1 minute
today.
and I'm doing giveaway. 1 minute, go.
And he got on the seat next to me and he was like, oh, I never get to go on the top of the bus. And I had one earphone in. And because I had the other one in, but I could see his mouth moving, looking at me, I thought, oh, shit, he spoke to me. So I went, sorry, what was that? And he said, oh, I never get to go on the top of the bus. And I went, aw, thinking, I don't know what to say to that.
You horrible woman.
Like, this is a lovely day out for you, isn't it? What do you say? People don't talk to each other on the bus.
Yeah.
So then I kept my earphone out and he didn't say anything for 30 seconds. So I sort of smiled at him and then put it back in. And as it got to my ear, his mouth moved at me again. And I was like, oh, he's talking to me again. Took it back down and I went, sorry, what did you say? And he went, what? And I went, did you say something? And he said, what? And I said, no, before that, did you say something? And then he said, what? Again. And I went, never mind, it's fine. I'll put my
Never
music
mind,
in.
you crazy old bastard. Right. Art of War are still live. I reckon we go and raid Art of War. Let's have a quick look. In a minute, I'm going to be doing the t-shirt giveaway for you wonderful people. Let's refresh. Art of War still live. Art of War. How do I live without you? They're on turn 5. We're going to raid Art of War right now, okay? And we're going to say, John, I love your t-shirt. Where did you get it from? All right, that's what we're going to do. First of all, we're going to do a t-shirt giveaway quickly, right? So I'm going to go to my giveaway. I'm going to draw it now. Bang. Smeg for brain. Well done. You have won yourself a t-shirt, you beautiful human being. Get hold of me on Discord if you are not a Thane. DM me on Discord. I'll get your t-shirt voucher sorted soon. Well done for winning yourself a t-shirt. Thank you. Say thank you to me and thank you to Pridders. Mostly say thank you to Pridders for sorting that out for everybody. What a fucking legend. All right. So we're gonna raid Art of War now because our very own John McCardle is sat there playing at turn 5. I want everyone to go there and say, "Who's this handsome man named John? Where did you get your amazing t-shirt?" Seems fair? Mm-hmm. So you won't get much credits because I need to wait for this to run down. We're gonna do that very, very quickly. We're gonna go raid Art of War. Everyone go and sign up for us because maybe some people from Art of War who actually would like to see high quality streams, worse playing, granted, but high quality streams would like to come and see what we do as well, right? Okay, we're gonna do that. I know you can't watch Art of War because they make you sleepy, wee man. I get that, but it's about going and supporting John, right? Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much for watching, you beautiful human beings. We are live tomorrow at 13:30 for the Liam and Joe show, and then again at 7:30 for a live game of Warhammer to 40k, and then we've got the 40k After Dark on Friday. So hopefully we see you tomorrow. If not, we'll see you in the next one.